Fire Emblem Heroes, a mobile game where you have to make sure that your device volume is set on low when you open it. Let's be honest, we all experience that mini heart attack when you boot up the game.
Fire Emblem Heroes!
Hi, I'm Aki from AkiGaming. I know 2020 is the worst year in recent times, thanks to you know what. So I thought I would at least provide something nice for you lads out there. Ladies and gentlemen, AkiGaming proudly presents you the greatest FEH tier list ever created by mankind. When I say mankind, it's actually just one person that is like me. But hey Aki, wasn't there already like multiple tier lists out there on like Gamepedia, GameAid, Reddit, YouTube, etc. Yeah, but I do not give a f about those lists. Instead, today, I am bringing you the Fire Emblem Heroes tier list for FEHs, aka FEH Thigh List for 2020. Sorry if I sounded a little too excited, but who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? As a self-proclaimed ambassador of thighs, nothing interests me more than anime waifu thighs. As the time of the recording of this video, we have a total of 625 playable characters in FEH. That is a lot of thighs. And ain't nobody has time for that. Only a madman will take out a spreadsheet and rate them one by one.
Hey Aki, why do you have a password-protected Excel file named Futomomo?
For your information, each hero will be ranked based on these general criteria. There might be some exceptions along the way as we dive deeper. Oh, by the way, we are ranking them based on their artwork in FEH only. So please do not go like XXX looks so much nicer on Cypher or Faku blah 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 on me. So 625. And since my interest clearly lies on female thighs, I'm not gonna bother with the guys. With that, we managed to cut down the list significantly. Now we are left with 342. Okay, let's start our next filtering process. I shall call it swipe left, swipe right. The rules are fairly simple. Instinctively, if I see a nice thigh, I swipe right. If not, it's a left. As you might have guessed, the one swipe left will be considered low tier, vice versa. However, we have a problem. There's a limit on the number of swipes you can do a day. But thanks to the sponsor of this episode, Feather, we will not have to deal with such limitation. Feather is a non-government, non-profitable, non-existing FE dating apps that quenches your thirst for your beloved 2D waifus or husbando. You get to sim on your favorite character, worship them, and get yourself emotionally invested in your waifu or husbando without them ever feeling the same way about you. The best part is, you get unlimited swipes, rewinds, and 5 super likes a day when you sign up using the link below. Grab now before promotion ends. Thank you, Feather. Anyway, back to the program. After hundreds of swipes, we have now divided the list into 2 parts. On the left, we have 162, and on the right, we have 180. We are gonna further divide them into smaller groups. And let's keep the best for later and start with the left, shall we? So what do we do now? Easy. Let's take all the characters that are either too shy or ungenerous in sharing their hand warmers and group them all together and label them. How am I supposed to rank you if I see no thighs?
Imagination.
Sorry, my monkey brain needs some visual stimulation to work, I guess. Okay, done. We have cut down the pool slightly. Next, we will take the heroes that are obviously too young or underdeveloped and put them under one roof. And what shall we call them?
FBI, open up!
Well, 2 tiers down. And now, we just have to take the leftovers and group them all together and call it, let's see, why you skip leg day. So, we are kinda halfway there. 3 more tiers to go. Let's move on to the long-awaited right pool now. This will be the part where we divide the mid-high tier into B, A, S rank respectively. To be honest, it's not going to be an easy task from here on. The differences between each tier might just be a small little detail. So what's the next step? The main key point would be looking at exposure and color tone. If a hero has very flat color thighs or showing not enough skin, we just put them in tier B. And we shall call this group Thigh another day. I should work more on my pun. And now what awaits us is the top 2 tiers. Did your waifu make it to the top tier? If yes, congratulations. You have good taste in thighs. And you are a man of culture. But the bigger question here is, can she make it to the very top? Let's find out next. Okay, last round of selection, and also the toughest one. So how are we gonna determine who goes where? First, thigh of radiance. A radiant thigh must look vibrant and has a glow to it, which is usually associated with healthy and well-rested skin. Since the beginning of time, humans are attracted to shiny objects. And do you know what's the reason behind it? According to a study by a group of researchers, it all boils down to our primitive desire for water. Water, as you know, is the source of all lives. Without it, there would not be us. Glossiness connotes water. It triggers our deep evolutionary roots and serves a purpose for fulfilling our innate needs. And hence why radiant thighs make us thirsty. Boom! I rest my case. Okay, radiant thighs, verified. Next, thickness. Do I need to explain more? The highest tier of thighs has to be thick. I know all the high tier thighs are already somewhat thick, but they are, I repeat, they are a few individuals which are thicker than thick. The thighs we are talking about have to be so thick when in close proximity. It must roar louder than thunder to warm your body, soul in a cold winter. And of course, they must come with noise cancellation features too. Lastly, Zettai Ryoiki, aka Absolute Territory.
Absolute territory describes the amount of bare thigh skin between the skirt, shorts, and stockings or socks. It has been said that this mysterious and dangerous area is a magnet for people's gaze.
But Aki, isn't the more skin the better?
Much to learn you still have, my young Padawan.
A bare leg will divert your attention away from the main prize, which are the thighs, cause there's more surface areas for your eyes to scan, which result in more processing needed for your brain. Here's an example. By considering these 3 judging criteria, 74 heroes remain in tier A. In other words, only 7 heroes move up to the very top. And they are... Avatar,
遊びましょうか。
Ygritte,
ナバタのために
Brunia,
お望みのままに
Lagajan,
妹を守るわ。
Nafini,
恥ずかしいんじゃ。
Peony,
幸せになーれ。
and Plumeria.
元気にしてあげます。
Look at them! Look at those thighs! Squishy, juicy, thunder rolling, comforting, omnipotent. If those ain't the best, I don't know what are. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done with the tier list. Just a little refine here, and maybe there, or maybe there as well. And voila! I present you the ultimate FEH Thigh list of 2020.
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
There you go, 7S tier, 74A tier, 99B tier, 71C tier, 22D tier, and 69E tier. To be honest, I'm kinda proud of myself for finishing this video. So what's your thought on the ranking? Did I miss anyone? Who do you think deserves a higher spot? Let's discuss. Sorry for not putting up content on a regular basis, but I do hope you find this video somewhat interesting. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. To all my friends watching, Happy New Year, and may 2021 be a better year for everyone. See you in 2021.